shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on last year's national champion, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Pirates will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Volunteers offense will get the first crack at it here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The inside handoff. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. After run, now throw. Fires to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Volunteers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Snagged out of the air. Crosses the 30, he's got it. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Get it out on the screen. Headed to the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top-10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. So East Carolina's offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. Or they get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quarterback on the keeper. Fighting off the defender. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to getting him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The give on the inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Stoneburner. Makes the catch. It's Smart. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Pirates back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, down and throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Throws toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Vols can really attack on this second and short. Back to the ground with the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play. Fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. And the Volunteers will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To throw, it's Stoneburner. The sure hands, it's Carter. Shakes off the defender. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Pirates are in the hurry-up. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Here comes the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Kane. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Bring in the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Pirates line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So here is the Tennessee offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation.
Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 25. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, these these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he...
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking for a gap. It's smart. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you got to be careful on offense when you're dialing up the screens. You want to do them on obvious passing situations when you're anticipating the DNs really racing up the field. They didn't have it set up that time.
Rush is on him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Pirates will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the... Intercepted! A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. Touchdown Pirates! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this is exactly what you dream about. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man in the middle. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. They'll run it from the gun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wade.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They're going to run it. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. And the ball's getting set on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. The Volunteers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Two of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for the defense. Get him before he gets started.
Back to pass, it's Stoneburner. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. Pulls it in at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He'll keep it himself. Looking for more room. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. He'll do it himself. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's first and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Kane. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion off.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. He turns that loose down the right side.
When you see them there taking the shot, I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the out... We have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Pirates will hustle to the line.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
The play fake. Gets away. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Pirates will line up to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
They'll go right back to the run. Danced his way through traffic, pick up the 4 to the 19. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Well, look at this, fourth down and a mile and a half, and the offense is still on the field. Motion from the back. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. On a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, they're after him. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Third down. Red zone play. Round the line. Looking to throw, it's Stoneburner. He wants it all. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Oklahoma. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the ball's in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. To the air on first down. Got his man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Complete. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Wants to throw again. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Offense in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. To turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground, it's Romer. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. The ball's trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Touchdown, Tennessee! He's into his happy place, the end zone, and he's been very, very happy because he's been there regularly in the first half.
Most people are happy with 7 touchdowns in the season, but you just feed him and he keeps getting in the end zone, keeps piling up touchdowns. Those stats are just climbing up and up and up. Thank your offensive line. Take him out to dinner tonight.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. And they'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Looking to throw at Stoneburner. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Pirates will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Now on the return. Makes a move. Will be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So here is the Tennessee offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and... Talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Stoneburner. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he stopped. The defense calls a timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Snap from the gun on third down. Under fire. Still on his feet. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Got room to work. They'll pick up 5. It'll be third and 5. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the left. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a big gain. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. So now it's second and long. Lost a throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Carter. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield, it's Stoneburner. Fires to the big fella. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Keeps the play going. Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The offense earns his third. third and short. They'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. And now they take the lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking left. He's got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Roach. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
Grab near the sticks. It's Roach. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick it off to start the second half. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads it left. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing it. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Vols look to keep this drive humming. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown ball! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Have yourself a dang young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Stoneburner. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
To the air on first down. He's got him, and it's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, ECU. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver getting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to rip it free. They did. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Texas State has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 20 over the Stallions. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Handoff to the lone back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Creates a little room.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Vols really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. They'll go to work in the air on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
After that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. To the ground with the back. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. While the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense.
Offside.
Defense was in the neutral zone.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Volunteers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And I like the way he backs a vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Stoneburner. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Pirates want to move quickly.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him and they made sure they got him.
Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. What a move. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he was covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot.
3rd down play from the gun. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Pirates send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the 1st half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Looking to throw, it's Stoneburner. Escapes the sack. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Here comes the heat. Bringing the heat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's fourth down. And the Pirates decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. It's complete on the right side. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him. And there
we go. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Man, is he having a day for the Big Orange, already over 150 yards.
Yeah, it's showing you a little bit of everything, Reese. I mean, he can break tackles. He can make you miss. He's doing it all for this offense, and I would continue to feed him, and I guarantee the Orange fans are going nuts.
It's first and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He's going to run it. On the move at the 30. Ripping up the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures.
Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more at the board with that trip to the house. Getting set for the point after.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
East Carolina, 34.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. He's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Looking to pass. It's Stoneburner. Under fire. Slides away. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. He'll field the punt, try to make a big play. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll go to the ground. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always... down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
It's caught. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, it's a nice job tackling that defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that 3rd down was. They had to get the stop and give themselves...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Roach. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Hard running there. Picks up enough to get the 1st and 10 from the 11. The Volunteers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Power football with the run. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown ball. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And now with the extra point, they're up by 8 kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
East Carolina, 34.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Stoneburner. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Pirates are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Pirates will have it first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. At the 40, there he goes. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Now the play fake. Still looking on the move. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Pirates are in the red zone. Off play action on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure and down he goes at the 22.
How about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football.
Rush is on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here?
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Give to the single back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
Right back to the well.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Vols are marching down the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got the first down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And they take a knee on fourth down, having inflicted enough damage, and that ought to do it. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. The defense still has a couple of timeouts at its disposal, but down a couple of possessions, the offense will take a knee. This was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one stop with this many points that are being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.